Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the SWUS MLB Thursday. I'm doing Yanks Royals in this one, but we'll go through every single game on the board on the live show tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're able to make it, we'd love to see you in the comments. Yankees, Royals, let's go.
Welcome to the SWUS. The SWUS. SWUS. Hey, get the SWUS.
All right, like I said, we got Yankees, Royals in Kansas City. Royals are dogs here at home, plus 135. Total sitting all the way up at 10.5. Nestor Cortez is on the mound for the Yanks. Alec Marsh pitching for the Royals. Let's take a quick look at the spreadsheet. And according to the model, we got to lean on the Yankees both through 5 innings and final score. 3.06 to 2.53 Yanks after 5 innings. 5.62 to 4.33 Yanks final score. All right, so let's take a look at this matchup, and we'll start with the Yankees bats. And I feel like you already know all these are going to be green in the last 30 days. Best lineup in baseball. First in WRC+, first in OPS, first in WOBA. On the road, one of the best lineups in baseball. On the year, they're first, second, and third in those 3 metrics on the road in the last 30 days. Second, fourth. Against right-handed pitching, shocker. Last 30 days, best lineup in baseball. First, and first. Fifth, fourth, and fourth in their last 14 days. The last 7 righties to start a game against the Yankees, they combine for a 7.09 ERA. And when we look at the game logs here of righty starters against the Yankees, the only name on this list that was able to throw a good game against the Yanks, that was Yamamoto. And there was no Soto in the lineup for that game. Other than that, the Yankees have gotten to every single righty starter they've seen. Doesn't give a lot of hope for Alec Marsh. And to make matters even worse, he got rocked both times he saw the Yankees last year. He pitched against them twice. In those games, he had a 7.45 ERA and a 1.66 whip, 2.8 home runs per 9. So the Yankees had no problems getting to this guy last year, and Marsh has been struggling lately. In his last 2 starts, he's got an 8.10 ERA and a 1.70 whip. On the year, he was actually doing pretty well, but things seem to be falling apart for him recently. His last 2 home starts, 8.10 ERA and a 1.70 whip. We look at his game logs. Dude really struggled against the Mariners, the Padres, the Twins, the Tigers. We're talking about 4 starts in a row where Marsh was having some problems. Well, really 3 starts in a row. That start against the Tigers isn't that bad, but it's not great either. So Marsh definitely not working with his best stuff right now. And to add some more fuel to the fire, the Yankees hit his pitch mix pretty well. They've actually been struggling with the slider, and he does throw a slider, but his main pitch is the 4-seam fastball, curveball, sinker. Yankees top 10 against all those pitches. So overall on this side, I'm sure Alec Marsh will bounce back and start pitching well again at some point, but this can't be the spot we bet on that happening. Until the Yankees give us a reason to doubt them, we got to chalk them up for 6 or 7 runs every single night because they're the hottest lineup in baseball. On the other side, Nestor Cortez. Lifetime, he's got great numbers against the Royals. 5 career appearances, 2.82 ERA, and 1.39 whip, so he's pitched well against Kansas City. As of late, though, Nestor's been struggling a little bit. 6.52 ERA and a 1.55 whip in his last 2 starts. As we know, on the road is definitely the spot to fade Nestor Cortez. On the season, he's made 7 road starts. He's got a 6.17 ERA and a 1.51 whip. Here are his game logs here. We'll give him a pass for the Dodgers because the Dodgers look to be all the way back offensively. But look at the 2 road starts before that. He struggled in San Francisco. Actually pitched pretty well in LA, but the Angels have cooled off, so I'm not going to throw him a parade for that. Nestor has had some problems against righties. the WOBA's higher. The whip's about the same. In fact, a little bit lower against righties, meaning righty hitters are able to generate some power against them. Reason I bring that up, the Royals are projected to have 8 righties in the lineup. I don't think that's that significant, though. Nestor Cortez righty-lefty splits aren't that crazy. Just figured it was interesting enough to put in. As far as Kansas City's hitting numbers, in the last 30 days, this is a top 10 lineup. 7th in WRC+, 4th in OPS, 5th in WOBA. They've been a great lineup at home all season. In the last 30 days, 6th, 1st, and 1st. They do seem to be cooling down against lefties a little bit, though. In the last 14 days, 25th, 27th, and 26th. Now, when we look at this next graphic, you might be like, hey, Kyle, what do you mean they're cooling down against lefties? They've gotten to the last few lefty starters they've seen, and that's true. The last 4 lefty starters to pitch against the Royals combined for a 7.17 ERA. So they've gotten to them, but look at when that was. Carlos Rodon is the only lefty that the Royals have seen in the last 3 weeks and change. Oh, no, 3 weeks. Before that was Tyler Alexander. Yeah, they rocked him. It's back on May 24th. So the only lefty starter that the Royals have seen in 2.5, 3 weeks is Carlos Rodon, and he blanked them. He made them look silly in Kansas City where they're supposedly dangerous. So overall on this side, and we were talking about this on the live show earlier today, I think the whole dangerous Royals lineup at home, Royals against lefties at home, I think that's dead until they show us otherwise, because the trend hasn't been paying out. The Royals are not producing at home like that. So even though, Nestor Cortez has been a fade on the road, and this might be a good spot for the Royals to get it going again, I still can't trust them. As far as the bullpen matchup, edge definitely goes to the Yankees. Not that the Yankees bullpen has been anything crazy. Pretty average, slightly above average, but still better than the Royals bullpen. If you look at home-away splits, the Royals bullpen at home has been terrible. Actually, in the last 30 days, the Royals have a bottom 3, bottom 4 bullpen. Meanwhile, the Yankees bullpen has actually been better on the road. So definite edge to New York here. Offensively, though, this is where we do have some positive things to say about Kansas City. In the last 30 days, they've actually been the best lineup in baseball in the late innings. In the last 7 days, 6, 6, and 6. So that hasn't cooled down. They're still hitting in the late innings, but, the Yankees hit in the late innings too. So I can't give much of an edge to Kansas City there. It's Yankees all the way here. I don't see any reason to step in front of this train. I'm actually recording this before the game's over, but the Yankees are up, 8-0, which means they're not going to use any of their high leverage arms. Guys like Hamilton, Tonkin, Weaver, they're all going to be rested. So it's going to be Yankees all the way here. It'll be Yankees minus 1.5. I don't see any reason to try to step in front of this train. The only reason I might not place this bet is I don't like the spot for New York. The Yankees have won 3 in a row. They took the first 3 games of this series. Well, they should. They're not going to blow an 8-run lead. So here they are against Kansas City. They immediately fly out to Boston to play a 3-game series in Fenway over the weekend. Like ESPN, Fox, nationally televised Yankees, Red Sox. So maybe after taking the first 3 games of this series, the Yankees get caught a little flat. That's the only thing I could say. That's the only angle I can find for Kansas City is it's a bad spot for the Yankees. That's not enough to make me bet it, though. It'll be Yankees minus 1.5 for pass for me. Like I said earlier, live show, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll go through every single game on the board. If you're able to make it, we'd love to see you in the comments. If you want my top bets or top bets from anyone on the staff here, head over to KyleKirms.com and sign up for Sauce Network Plus. Comes with top bets, access to the Discord, and you can participate in our weekly betting league. $100 and a trophy goes to the winner every week. It's been fun so far. It's our first week, so head over to the website if you want to sign up for that. Let's have ourselves a good one. Hopefully things turn around for me. Looking like it might be 2 losing days in a row, but it's not over yet. Still action going on. But it happens. We'll bounce back. Remember to bet responsibly, and I'll talk to you in the Discord.